welcome to the Collectible Show. My name's Aaron LaPedis, and I'm your host tonight. I'd like to introduce my guest, Paul Epstein from Twist and Shout Records. Welcome, Paul.
Thanks, Aaron.
We're very lucky tonight to have Paul talk to us about rock and roll memorabilia. Why don't you bring over that lunchbox?
Right, the KISS lunchbox. Lunchboxes are an area of collectability that has survived. In fact, at Twist and Shout now, we sell a huge variety of modern lunchboxes of both old groups and new groups and cartoons and TV shows. Lunchboxes have turned out to be a really great way to put a lot of artwork on and they're fun and they're colorful and you can actually use them. So they've turned out to be a very good method for collectability. The thing that's interesting about this KISS one, it's a very valuable box. It's one of the most valuable lunch boxes, and a big part of its value is if you have the thermos. If you don't have the thermos, it's worth a lot less.
Okay, I'm just going to get the thermos right on in there.
But that's key to the value of a KISS. And in this particular case, I got the lunchbox from one guy and the thermos from another.
Do you have to pay extra if it has that old, musty, milky smell in there?
It's like if it's got a sandwich left over from the 70s. Yes, it's actually interesting that you mentioned that. When I got this, the guy sold it to me, and it was filled with KISS cards, which I've just left in here, and KISS stickers and KISS Love Gun promotional item. So it's great to see how people actually use these. This was the guy's secret stash of KISS stuff.
Well, that's great, because the collectability of KISS is still going on. They're still touring. And let's talk about that. What happens when a band stops touring and then starts touring like 10, 15 years later? The interest, the value, what happens there?
KISS is one of the very few, they are geniuses at marketing themselves. They are one of the very few bands that has successfully had several major peaks in their career where they were huge and then they just were a disgrace for a while. I mean, nobody was interested in them when they took the makeup off, and then they came back and put the makeup back on and just hit the whole marketing thing in a huge way, and it has been incredibly successful. Many bands have not been able to translate that way. They go away, they try to come back, and they're gone. Nobody cares anymore.
That's great. I want to take a look at that guitar.
Yeah, that's a very interesting.
Show that guitar right there and explain why people would want to have a wooden, non-working guitar.
Sorry, this is not even a real guitar. It is a CD case. You would put the CD in there, and this is from Jimmy Vaughn, who is Stevie Ray Vaughan's brother, from his album that he did a few years ago. And this was a promotional item. They made just a few of them. Jimmy signed it. It's anybody who likes Jimmy Vaughn or who even collects guitars would be interested in this. And many guitar players, just think the world of Stevie Ray and Jimmy Vaughn. This is a very highly collectible item because there were so few of them made.
You know, we're seeing several things with signatures on it, and I know it's not just the signature that has the value of the piece, but what happens when that signature turns out not to be real, and does that happen often?
Yes, although I don't particularly buy autographs because for the very thing you're talking about. I find them to be very suspect. It's very difficult to authenticate them. There are people who do autographs and who are experts in autographs and who really know. I mean, I think that's a lot of what you know more about it than I do. You have to be careful with autographs. It's a real dicey thing. In this case, I got it from the record label. You know, I met Jimmy Vaughn. I saw him autograph it. I know it's real.
It's so probably pretty important that you give a certificate of authenticity. Being an expert in the field, and if you witnessed it, it doesn't get any better than that.
It does not get any better than that if the person who I eventually sell it to believes that I am who I am. But for me, it would be easy. I can show pictures. For the average citizen, it sometimes is difficult. People will say, how do I know this is real? And they can't prove it.
They basically have to trust who they're buying it from.
Right.
Paul, I'd like to thank you for being on my show. Paul Epstein from Twist and Shout Records. I want to thank you very much for viewing my show tonight. And remember, one person's trash is another person's treasure. So keep collecting. I'm Aaron LaPedis with The Collectible Show, and you have a great night.